Democracy, economics, and soccer odds, what do they have to do with each other? Can you give us a better idea of what exactly the methodology is in your study? How do you predict these winners and losers?
Well, what we look at is we look at how free an economy is in any given country. And we have the data for 180 countries, which means for all the countries that qualified for this year's World Cup. We did this first in 2010, then in 2014, and most recently at the Euro 2016 tournament. And what we found is that there is a pretty strong correlation between how free market an economy is, how limited the government sector is, for example, how strong property rights are, and that country's performance. I don't mean to suggest that it's all about the economics. What I'm saying, what our data tells us, is that obviously the talent of a team and the quality of the coaching, etc., matter. But that extra performance or that underperformance appears to be strongly correlated with how free that nation's economy is. And so what we found is that we've been able to predict a number of surprising performances. That is, countries that weren't expected to do well have done far better than expected, and some of the favorites less so. And we think that's a lot about economics.
So let's start with Russia, the big winner overnight, 5-0, and they were the lowest ranked team. Sure, they have the home advantage here, but it seems to me you're not overly surprised.
No, the last 24 hours, well, for 18 hours or so, we had quite a bit of flack because we were suggesting that although Russia didn't have a great team and they weren't going to win the tournament, they might do better than people were expecting. Even in their first match against Saudi Arabia, the Saudi Arabians were favored by the bookmakers. But Russia has a couple of things up its sleeve. It obviously has home advantage, which is always helpful, but it also has a flat tax. It also has some elements of a free market economy that generally get overlooked in all of the general criticism of the Russian government. So Russia has already done better than the experts said she would. I think that she will continue to do better than expected, although there is naturally a ceiling on Russia, both in terms of talent and in terms of her economy.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.